What up, what up, what up? This is your man Dre Day, Sportsway with Dre Day Podcast. The Hood's ESPN and Crystal Street's very own. Once again, thank y'all for y'all continued support. Keep it going, keep it growing, keep it flowing. As usual, subscribe to the YouTube channel, Sportsway with Dre Day Podcast. Hit that like button. Leave a comment at the end of this video if you agree or even disagree with what I have to say. And also, hit that notification bell so then that way once the video is done and loaded in, you get a notification and have at it. As you can see, I'm wearing my Sportsway with Dre Day Podcast shirt. I was selling these a while ago, and I might go back to getting more. I might go back to getting some more merch. There was a while ago I was doing it, and unfortunately I had so many shirts. I had people saying that they was going to buy some, and never did. And I just had so many shirts, I gave them away. So I'm debating if I want to go back to getting more shirts. Maybe y'all can hit me up in the comments and tell me what you think about that. But this video here, PG-13 is on the move. Paul George, formerly of the Los Angeles Clippers, has decided to take his talents to the 215, the city of brotherly love, which is Philadelphia, okay? Home of Gilly the Kid and Wallow. Home of Will Smith. Home of Kevin Hart. Home of Black Thought. Home of Beanie Siegel, the Broad Street Bully. Who else? Home of Teddy Pendergrass. Home of Gamble and Huff. Y'all might be too young to know who Gamble and Huff is, but y'all get where I'm going. I love this move. I honestly love this move. Yes, indeed. He's not changing his colors. He's still going to be wearing red, white, and blue. I like the move, but I'm also shocked with it because we know he a West Coast boy. So I was kind of surprised that he would make that move. Like, listen, Paul George done been throughout all the spectrums. He was already in the Midwest with Indiana. He went back home to the West. He was in the South with OKC, so he done been everywhere in this country. He done been on the North, he done been on the South. Well, now he's on the East. You know, he was on the West, he was on the Midwest, and he was on the South. So now he's on the East. I actually like this move. And listen, Joel Embiid, this is what Joel Embiid wanted. This is what he wanted. Do y'all remember in the finals? When he was, on NBA Countdown and, I forgot who it was that asked him. They was asking him, like, what can Philly do to get better? And he was basically saying that how if they can get some pieces, and then he looked to his left or to his right, who was sitting there right next to him? Paul George. So that right there opened the door for this right here. And listen, Philly is not done. Philly is not done, but again, I like the move because now you get a two-way player in Paul George, okay? He can score and he can defend, okay? So now we have a new big three in Philly, or just in the NBA period. Paul George, Joel Embiid, and Tyrese Maxey. But this is another reason why I like this move. Paul George is not even second of the big three. He's third of the big three. Embiid is number one. Maxey is number two. And then Paul George is number three. Now, you may have some people out there that say Tyrese Maxey is number one. And I won't argue with you because he's the one that's the most reliable. He's the one that's the most healthy. And he's definitely going to get his bag this offseason. He's definitely going to get his much-deserved bag from the Philadelphia 76ers. So, you bring in Paul George. which, the brass with the Sixers went to go visit him. It's being reported that even Dr. J went to go court him. So if Dr. J graces you with it, if Dr. J, Julius Erving, grace you with his presence, then you got to join the fold. You got to join the fold. I truly like this move. I really do. I really do like this move. The key is this, and when it comes to certain players, this is the big key. Can they stay healthy? That is the key. Can they stay healthy? All right? We gonna see. But with this move, I think this definitely puts Philly top 3 or 4 in the Eastern Conference. Okay? Obviously, we know Boston is number 1. I'll put the Knicks at number 2. And then between 3 and 4 is definitely going to be either Philly or Milwaukee. So that's where the top 4 lie at in the Eastern Conference. And Philly is not even done. They're not done. They're not done. They picked up Andre Drummond and they picked up Eric Gordon. So they got a big 3 with Maxey, Embiid, and Paul George. And then now they got themselves a solid bench with Eric Gordon, who can come off the bench and get you a quick 12, 14 points if he lights it up. You got Andre Drummond, who can get you a double-double off the bench. There you have it. I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this Philly team. But the key is, can they stay healthy? That is the key. Can they stay healthy? If they can stay healthy, they can definitely make some noise in the Eastern Conference. If they can stay healthy. But me personally, if I'm Daryl Morey, if I am in the front office of Philly, I'm telling Joel Embiid, we can't have you play for the Olympic team. We need you to withdraw from the team. I get it. It's a beautiful thing to want to play for your country because now he's a citizen of the U.S. To wear that USA across your chest and get the gold medal, that's all nice and dandy. But with the team that we have constructed right now, we need you to be 100% healthy before the start of this season. We can't have you playing in the Olympics. Now, that's if I was the GM. Unfortunately, I'm not. So I can see him still playing for the Olympic team. But if I was a GM, Embiid, you're not playing. You're not playing. Listen, I'll throw you some extra money under the table. You can't play for this Olympic team. We need you 100% for this upcoming season with the move that we just made. Because Philly, Kelly Oubre is, he's about to resign. They just picked up Eric Gordon, like I said. They just picked up Andre Drummond. Unfortunately, they still got Tobias Harris. So it's going to be interesting to see what goes on with this Sixer team. But as constructed right now, they are definitely in the top 4 of the Eastern Conference. They are for sure in the top 4 of the Eastern Conference. But if they, if they can stay healthy, man, if they can stay healthy, they can finally get over that hump and get to the Eastern Conference Finals. That's the key. Can they stay healthy? And I think more of a reason on why Paul George left LA, which was probably hard to do, because again, he's from LA. He's an LA boy. I think he's from, I'm not sure if it's Compton or Inglewood, but he's definitely from LA. I think one of the tough reasons on why it was hard for him to leave was because, he's home. I think one of the reasons on why he left was because, his main go-to guy can't stay healthy, and that's Kawhi Leonard. Paul George and Kawhi Leonard were supposed to help lead the Clippers into that new arena that they're opening up next season. Both of them are supposed to do that. And I just believe Paul George got to the mindset where he was like, yo, enough is enough. Like, yo, you supposed to be, like, if anything, I'm supposed to be your 1B to your 1A. I'm supposed to be the capo. But I'm being the Don because your ass can't stay healthy. You can't stay healthy during the regular season. You can't stay healthy during the playoffs. Like, when I need you the most, you're not here. So I guess he figured, you know what? Enough is enough. It's time for me to go. And it was being reported that, you know, Philly, the Clippers, they weren't too pleased with trying to give him that extra year on whatever it was that he was looking for. So if that's the case, then hey, he just had to go. He had to come to the East Coast. He had to come to the city of brotherly love. But I tell you this though, he better get ready. Because all these fan bases he played for before ain't nothing like Philly. If you come over here, I'm not even from Philly, but I know people that is from Philly. And I've been a fan of sports for many years. And I know how them Philly fans can get if you don't produce. If you go over there and you don't produce, you know you ain't going to hear the end of it. So let Philly make the playoffs and you stink up the joint. Or you going to hear it from them fans. They're going to let you have it. So my only piece of advice to Paul George is this. Stay healthy. And when you on that basketball court, produce. If you lose, you better make sure you're not the reason for them losing. Or them Philly fans are going to chew your black ass up. It's that simple. Real simple and plain. But other than that, I like the move. I love the move. Again, I keep saying it. They are a top 3 or 4 team in the Eastern Conference with this move. And if they can stay healthy, I'm telling you, if they can stay healthy, which means stay healthy come playoff time. I'm not worried about regular season. If they could be healthy come playoff time, depending on where they seed is, they can get lucky and get to the conference finals. Yes, I said it. Yes, I said it. Because again, Joel Embiid is an MVP of this league. If healthy, probably the best big man in the league. Yes, I said it. You're going to have some people that say Joker. I say Embiid, if healthy, is the best big man in the league. Why? Because he plays both sides of the ball. He can score and he can defend. Joker can't. I know he can get the triple doubles and all of that, and I'm not knocking him for that. But for my type of center that I want on my team, I'm going to need you to score and I'm going to need you to defend. And that's something that Joel Embiid can do. Okay? So, again, if he can stay healthy with Paul George and Tyrese Maxey, if Tobias Harris can get some balls in the playoffs, with the additions that they just picked up, Philly can definitely get to the Eastern Conference Finals. And that's something that Joel Embiid has not done yet in his career. But we got him high on this pedestal. But he has not gotten to a conference finals yet. And if they can stay healthy, I can see them doing it this upcoming 2024-2025 season. But, listen, that's it. That's it. Listen, I'll be trying to do these videos for a good 10 to 15 minutes. Sometimes it might go a little over, but again, man, I'm enjoying bringing this content out, because before I was doing audio, which I'm still doing, but again, I'm enjoying, looking into the camera and talking to y'all. This shit is hella fun. But once again, man, thank y'all for y'all continued support. Just keep it going. Just keep it growing, and just keep it growing. Bring everybody in, everybody that you know. Tell them about your boy. Tell them about the Hood's ESPN. Tell them about Crystal Street's very own. You understand what I'm saying? But once again, subscribe to the YouTube channel, Sportswear with Dre Day Podcast. Again, y'all hit me up in them comments and tell me what you think. Where does Philly fall now in the Eastern Conference with this move? Are they still conference finals, or are they still semifinals contenders? Or with this move, is they now a conference final contender? Y'all hit me in them comments and tell me what you think. Once again, thank y'all for y'all continued support. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, Sportsway with Dre Day Podcast. Hit that like button. Again, hit that notification bell so every time a video is uploaded to YouTube, you immediately get a notification. So again, hit me up in them comments and tell me what you think. Until next time, this has been another video of Sportsway with Dre Day Podcast. Catch y'all on the flip side. God bless. Peace and love. Your boy is out of here. Peace and salute.